Okay, YouTuber, welcome to the channel. My name is Ademola, and I welcome you to this episode of Chainlink, uh, dollar, and Bitcoin analysis. Okay, um, I want to thank you. I want to thank everyone, especially for the love shown while I was not feeling too well. Okay, I made a video here um, about 4 days ago now, and I said we should expect wave five from Bitcoin, and we've actually pumped to this point, and currently it looks as if we are going to have the wave five in a matter of hours or let's say days, days to come. Okay. Now having said that, you will have to watch this level, which is 22,300. 22,300. We must not break this. If we break this, then we are going to roll over. We are going to roll over. I just want to say that so that we don't get with our pants down. Okay, like one of my verse will say. Okay, so you have to watch that level. But I believe we're going to have the wave five. My move to as high as 25 725 range, 25,000 range. Okay, let me quickly move to Chainlink Bitcoin pair. Okay, now if you look at this, each of these candle represent 1 month. Each of these candle represent 1 month. Okay, now this chart shows the history of Chainlink and Bitcoin pair from 2017 September. So from inception, practically. Okay, if you look at what we have here, you discover that Chainlink is found of patterns. Okay, now I'm going to draw some here. Okay, this is not a perfect one though, but I believe, okay, we have something here. And I believe this is another one. And this is another. Okay. You might even call this a W. If you look at this, you might call it a W. Like if you look at this here, you have a W here, and you see, you can call it a W. Okay, and you have that same W here. Look at what is happening here. If you are the type that uses Fibonacci retracement, what has happened is that we dropped to 61.8 and we couldn't hold it. So what happened next? We dump further. And where did we stop? We stopped at 0.785 level. Now, this is not just an important level, it is uh it stopped at the 21 monthly moving average. This 21 monthly moving average is important, is key. Like even when you are trading Bitcoin USD, this 21 monthly moving average is important for you to hold because once you break it, the next possible support is always 50 monthly because it's one of the most powerful. Okay, now if we look at this has held this perfectly or beautifully. Okay. Um, I just want us to look at some basic facts because a lot of people are saying on news or on social media that Chainlink is dropping or um, is having major drop because um, the Security Exchange Commission going after repo and that Chainlink might be the next. Well, I don't want to believe that statement. That although I'm not saying that Security Exchange is not going after Chainlink, that's not what I'm saying here. But the fact that we had this drop, I don't want to believe is because of that. I believe this move is already in the chart. Either today or tomorrow, I know that it will definitely come. But what was happening, what I was actually expecting from the analysis that I made last was that when Bitcoin moved to make its fifth uh, uh, step wave, I was actually expecting that Chainlink will come up to this level, hit this resistance, the four will come right down to this. And this is what I would say you should look out for now. Because if you look at what is happening here, you see we bounce trend on the trend line, and this trend line is not just starting. You can see we had it started here. So one, two, three. Now I will bounce directly off it, and I believe we might come up to this moving average here, and then get pushed back down, and we come to this trend line again. Okay, so I believe that this moving average might push us back down to this level, and then before we finally come up and possibly break out. Okay, now I will keep you informed on this very note here. If you look at what is happening here, we still have some room to go down, but we're already slowing down here based on this bounce. So I believe that we might have a little bounce there, and you can see the RSI is already turning upward. Okay, looking at what is happening here, I feel we might bounce. Basic. Now let's go to monthly for you to know that this is not issue of it's not the issue of Ripple, Ripple goddess or Ripple not goddess. Okay. Now, if you look at what happened here, after eating this top here, what happened? We should expect that we will correct to this other part. That's what happened in triangles. So it is not because of Ripple. It is not because of the news. Now, if it is because of the news or anything, this will have probably flashed right down and break this structure here. But this structure is very much intact. The structure is very much intact. So the pattern is intact. So as far as the pattern is intact, I don't see any reason why you should worry. I listened to the news, I read the article, and I was just like, the more I try to look at it, I try to see any reason to believe what they're saying. The less I see anything, any fact in the chat that depict what they're saying is true. Am I saying we will not come down? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that we are likely to come to this very point here. Okay, let me increase this further. Um, this is what I'm saying. I feel we might come right to this point, then go up like this, and then either break up. At this point, we'll determine that. But if we are to come down, I think we might come down to somewhere here. Now, at this point, I will expect this moving average to come like this and meet the price, where we are likely to have a heavy bounce. Now, this is what I foresee in the chart when I keep saying that I don't think Chainlink is going to outperform Bitcoin till probably April. Okay, so I don't think Chainlink is going to outperform Bitcoin till probably April, and then maybe after April, May, we'll start having some heavy move in Chainlink. But as it stands, I believe this pattern is forming. This symmetrical pattern is forming, and by the time we are done with it, I believe we may either break up to this price target of 25, let's say approximately $26, or we break down and come to this moving average, this 21 moving average. So I want you to have this chart on your system and draw this moving average, that is, put this moving average, that's 21 moving average, and draw this pattern. So once it breaks, you know where you are likely to stop, that is the 21 moving average, and where your take profit will be at. Okay, now having said that, I want to specially welcome and to specially appreciate everyone that has been commenting on our video and sharing our video. Then I want to welcome those people that have joined the community of recent. I want to welcome you to the stairway analysis. Okay. So in order to keep these videos short, basic thing you should note from this move is that Chainlink is going to continue in this pattern. At least you have January, February, probably March before we even break out. Okay, so it's going to continue to coil more and more, like tightening more and more. It will be tightening more and more, more like insignificant. It will be like it's not doing anything, like people will almost lose their mind. Okay, but then it will break out, and when it break out, it's going to do well. Okay, having said that, I'd like to stop the video right now. Thank you once again for watching. See you in the next. Bye for now.